Hey there, and welcome to this video about using reading and reading out loud to improve your child's vocabulary. I'm so excited that you're here. Please remember to like and subscribe to this channel so that you can get access to all the videos as they're released. I wanted to share a quote with you today that I found from the Read Aloud Handbook, which is a fantastic book written by Jim Trelease and a great resource for teaching reading. Anyway, in the book it says, books contain many words that children are unlikely to encounter frequently in spoken language. Children's books actually contain 50% more rare words than primetime television or even college students' conversations. Did you catch that? Books actually contain 50% more rare words than primetime television or even college students' conversations. So the whole point of the quote is that reading aloud with your child is a really great way to help improve their vocabulary. And today I wanted to share 2 quick tips that I have for how you can improve your kids' vocabulary as you're reading with them. The first tip is to spend time reading out loud with your child on a regular basis, even if they can read to themselves. A lot of families think that once their kids become independent readers, the opportunity to read aloud together as a family is gone. That season is ended, and that's not the truth. It's important to keep reading aloud to your child, even when they are an independent reader themselves. And one of the big reasons for that is that when you're reading aloud to your child, you can help them to be able to experience a book that's more complex and more sophisticated and advanced than something that they would be able to read on their own. And that includes the vocabulary of the book. So when you're reading out loud to your child, you can expose them to brand new vocabulary words that they don't know and wouldn't be able to understand if they were reading through that book independently. So helping your child to expand their vocabulary is a great reason to continue reading out loud to your child, even if your child is an independent reader and enjoys reading by themselves as well. So no matter what age your child is, still spend some time reading together and spend some time exploring new books. I also wanted to talk really quick about what to do when you come to a new vocabulary word in a book. It's important when you're reading out loud to your child that you're sort of aware of those words as they come up that might not already be a part of your child's vocabulary. So as you're reading along, be thinking about what you're reading with the understanding of your child in mind. Think about whether or not the words that you're reading and even the concepts that you're talking about are ones that your child would understand. And if the book includes vocabulary words that you don't think your child might know, then feel free to take a minute and ask. Stop what you're doing and ask your child, do you know what this word means? And just ask them to define it for you. And if they can't, then that's your opportunity to introduce a new vocabulary word. Tell them what it means, explain it in the course of the sentence, give them a synonym for the word maybe, and just share with them a little bit about that new word. But it's important when you're reading to really be thinking about those new words from that lens of what is it that your child understands and what might they not understand, and really be looking for those teachable moments when it comes to vocabulary. So I love the fact that when we read out loud to our kids and when we expose them to new books, we can really help to grow their vocabulary. It's one of the best reasons why we should be reading out loud to our kids on a regular basis, no matter what their age. So my challenge to you is to see the next time you're reading out loud to your kids, to see if you can start to really think about it from that lens of vocabulary. Really start to notice those words that your child might not know and see if you can start to incorporate some vocabulary definitions and just some conversations and some teachable moments into that reading time with your child. It'll be a great way to improve their vocabulary.